What's that, my darling wife? Oh, I'm off to see a movie. Yeah, Miller's Girl it's called. Yeah, it's kind of a educational movie. It's about a teacher who's kind of middle-aged and his interaction with a 18-year-old schoolgirl in a miniskirt. But it's very literary, you know, the 18-year-old schoolgirl in a miniskirt wants to learn about literature and, you know, ape her favorite author, Henry Miller, who's the author of World of Sex and Sexist and various other publications that were banned for obscenity. But, you know, I think it's going to be an interesting movie, actually. What's that? Sounds kind of interesting? Sounds saucy, really? Who's the male actor? Martin Freeman. Yeah. Bilbo Baggins. Yeah, Tim from The Office. Yeah, not so interested? Okay, fair enough. Well, I just thought I'd check it out, you know. It's a middle-aged teacher, he's going through a midlife crisis, and he's kind of working out through the medium of an 18-year-old schoolgirl in a miniskirt, you know. So there's some things I could find from it that could really, really help me during my darkest periods, I think, you know. And after all, hobbits have feelings too, so why shouldn't he have a good go, you know? I'm sure it won't be that great. I thought I'm doing it more of a favour to the cast than for myself. But I just thought I'd give it a go. So I'm going to take these tissues with me and this hand lotion. And actually I'm European, I don't need the hand lotion. But anyway, I'll be, I'm sure it won't take me long to finish. I mean, take long for the film to finish. So I'll be back soon. Yes, Miller's Girl. That's a kind of a film version of the Police song, Don't Stand So Close to Me. You know, the one that Sting wrote about his interaction with an 18-year-old schoolgirl in a miniskirt. And then he also wrote Every Breath You Take, which is from the viewpoint of a psychopathic stalker. And he wrote that other romantic song, Do 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 Da Da Da, which was about his romantic involvement with someone with irreversible brain damage, I think. He's always been a romantic, Sting. The thing is that if he does do anything untoward or, you know, borderline criminal, at least you know that when he's making love, he'll make a real go of it, you know. 8 hours at least you'll get the full tantric yogic treatment from him. Miller's Girl stars Jenna Ortega, who I think could convince even the most ardent Trump supporter, Make America Great Again enthusiast of the benefits of undocumented migration. I think most of her family came over the river illegally. Yeah, they entered the US illegally, in much the same way that Martin Freeman wants to enter her illegally in the film. But she's adorable. I think we can all agree on that. Quite wonderful, very cute, except she's very small. That's her one drawback. Yeah, I mean, Tom Cruise could beat her at basketball. She's tiny. As I heard that she was actually going to be up for being cast for the role of Snow White, which was unusual because she's not a person of colour, but, well, not much colour. But during the screen test, Grumpy and Sneezy were sort of towering over her, and that triggered flashbacks, PTSD reaction in the casting director who remembered her interviews with Harvey Weinstein. I should tell you I haven't watched the entire film, just a 3-minute section I've watched repeatedly over and over again. I mean, it saves me from going on certain websites that also kind of show the dynamic between teachers and students in a certain types of relationships, and I'm pretty sick of having to clear my search history every time I close my laptop. So I've started using this instead. So maybe it's for you. Who knows if you'd like the film? With the idea of Bilbo Baggins' buttocks thrusting away in a taboo milieu of flesh and love is up your alley, give it a go. If not, give it a go anyway. I think they need the money. All of them need the money. Why else would they be doing this piece of shit film, which I haven't watched? It might be good. Something tells me it won't be. So the premise is, as we said before, it's a 18-year-old schoolgirl in a miniskirt who hankers after an older middle-aged man. So as soon as I heard that, I thought, not my scene. But I was kind of forced into watching it by my lower body. Made me. So, if you two have a functioning nervous system and a depraved mind, this could be yours. Watch it. I want my check in the mail too.